Good evening, everyone. Awesome people. Hello, Raven. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping links, love. Appreciate that. And thank you for the support. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, get that damn green dot. All right. So, do the intro real quick. Okay. Alrighty. So, how's everyone doing on this wonderful Saturday? So far, so good. No complaints here. Just chilling out. I don't know if you guys caught my last stream that I did about an hour ago. Hubby and I did discuss some things about Christopher. As far as Christopher goes, um, we have not made a final decision, but we decided that we might be taking him in once he is neutered and cleared by a vet that he has no illnesses that can harm our other fur babies. So he'll be coming in the house at some point. So he has been in the house before when the last lawn guy came in, and so we'll see how it goes. But we're going to be talking to the Humane Society. I left messages for them last week. I will call them again this week and get him into checked out. Hey, Raven, how you doing, love? How was your day today? Hope you had a good day. So far, so good. So far, so good. So I don't know if you caught what I said about Christopher. That's awesome. I'm glad you had a good day. Mine was pretty busy. So if you didn't catch the beginning part, Tom and I were talking about housing Christopher. Once he gets cleared from the vet and he's neutered, we're going to take him in. We decided we haven't officially really decided that, but that's what the avenue we're looking at for his safety and his well-being. Meaning that he is somewhat, he is pretty much domesticated at this point. So I think that would be in best interest for him. But I want him to get a little bit bigger, so the other guys don't attack him. So we'll just play it by ear. So that's pretty much it. Can you hear me okay? No issues with sound or anything. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me clear, because I had sound issues earlier today. Yes, that's my plan. I have the carrier. It's like a duffel bag type of carrier. All right, cool. Thanks, love. I do have one of those carriers that's like a duffel bag type of carrier. I don't have a crate at the moment, but I'm sure I could probably borrow one from the shelter if need to be. That's my plan, and then we'll take it from there. So, what's your thoughts? You think it'd be a good idea to bring him in after he's done? Okay, that sounds good. We could do that. I think the shelter has them, or I know the Humane Society has them. I used to have crates, but yeah, absolutely. Sounds good. So that's cool. All right, I'll look into that too. We have a Goodwill here too. So I'll take a look down there and see if they have any. I'm sure there's other thrift shops around too. Thank you for the suggestions. I appreciate that. So, what else was I going to say? So I figured it might be in best interest of him, for his well-being. And so what's your thoughts? Do you think it's a good idea to bring him in? And he after he gets neutered and everything, he should be a little bit bigger by then, I hope. and then gradually have him meet the other guys. Yeah, Mama Cat, she's probably gonna be a problem, you know? Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Because I know male cats, their recovery time is not very. Yes. Hello, Nana. How you doing, love? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping links, Raven and Nana. I appreciate you both, loves. Yes, most definitely. Extreme caution. Absolutely. That's why I want to get him checked over, make sure he doesn't have any type of illnesses or anything like that that can be passed over to the other babies. It's good to see you too, Nana. As always, it's good to see you both. I appreciate you both being here. So looks like we have 7 people watching, or 5, I don't know. Come on into chat, guys, if you want to hang out. Yes, I know you're talking about the fighting. That's what I'm concerned about as well. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's my biggest concern too. I'm just writing down chat as they come into chat. So, yes, that was my plan, love. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Exactly. That was my plan. I wasn't gonna just throw him out here to the one. Hey, American honey, how are you, love? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, love. I'm doing pretty good, American honey. Just been busy cleaning the garage a little bit with the kids today. And how are you doing, love? Oh, sweet of you to come in, American honey. I appreciate your support, love. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, love. I was thinking about putting them in the garage, in the crate. Absolutely. Um, I could also probably thank you, Nana, for dropping American Honey's link. Appreciate that, love. Um, Raven, I was even thinking about putting him into my bedroom closet in a crate as well because it'd be cooler in there. Because it's like a big, deep walk-in closet. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, American Honey. And thank you for being here, love. Appreciate you. Yeah, I figure it'd be cooler for him. Well, see, in South Georgia, it doesn't get cool here until like November. So, no, we have a special guest, guys. Look who it is. Come here. Come here. Here she is. Here she is. Okay. Flip this around that way. Yeah, male cats seem to heal up a lot quicker than females. Tomorrow's Susie girl's birthday. She's going to be 5 years old tomorrow. Yes. Yes. She get her chin rubs. Yes. Yeah. So tomorrow is going to be called Sunday Fun Day. Susie's 5th birthday. How's that sound? There goes Cara, the singing kitty. Yeah, this one here, she's got sole possession of her mama cat. Her mama. I call her her mama cat. Well, kind of like that. Yes. Yeah. If you could, I'm pretty sure that the shelter has them, sweetie. But if you could, that'd be awesome. I appreciate that. I'll let you know. But I think the shelter rents them out, though. I think because I know that's what they did the last time. I used to have crates when I had the two Jersey girls, but yeah, I will. I'll let you know. I'll give the shelter a call tomorrow, and maybe they can help. Not tomorrow. I mean Tuesday because of the holiday. Yes, for sure. I'll let you know, love. No problem. She's a good girl. American Honey. This is the one that I found in my backyard. Almost. Well, it'll be 5 years tomorrow, and she was abandoned by her mama cat, and I syringe fed her. I pretty much filled in the shoes for her as far as mommy goes. So she's like a one person cat. Yes, most definitely. I'll let you know. All right, cool. I'll have to look into Craigslist as well and Marketplace. Yeah. Like I said, I used to have two crates, but they were, yeah, pretty beat up. They were small dog crates that we had for the two girls when we were traveling down to Georgia. And I wound up donating them. Yeah, I'm going to check that out as well. Even though I don't go on Facebook that often, but I'm sure I'm going to, find something there. But Raven, I'll definitely let you know, love. I want to try to get him neutered as soon as I can. Well, I do have the duffel bag carrier, but he definitely needs a crate, especially if I'm going to be putting him in that closet and let him just go into recovery mode. That's why I thought maybe putting him in my closet because there's nothing in my closet at the moment except for my wet shop vac, but that doesn't take up much space at all. Yeah, he definitely needs a crate for sure. Yes, most definitely, because that carrier is small. He won't be able to move around in that. I agree with you on that, Raven, 100%. Yep. So, how you guys have? What's your plans for the holiday weekend? Anything? I'm not doing anything. Just gonna do a few things around the house. Probably cook up burgers and hot dogs in the house because it's too hot here. Be outside. Yes, I agree. Absolutely. The one vet that I know that does the neutering usually holds them for, um, well, the one that did Susie surgery, I didn't go through the Humane Society. I paid out of pocket for that. And they held her all day until about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yep. Exactly. Now, I don't know if he goes through the Humane Society, if he's going to. Yeah, no plans here either, American Honey. It's just like another ordinary 3-day weekend here. Exactly. Exactly, Raven. I agree. That's my plan, love. And I found what I use for the other cats is, which I found at Dollar Tree, was one of those dish drain things. It's not actually a drain, you know what I mean? Like the pan itself. And we can use that as a temporary litter box for him as well. Right. Exactly. So I think him and Mama Cat got a hold of a bird today. I didn't find it though, but found a lot of feathers. That works too. That was going to be my next thing I was going to suggest too. Is yes, absolutely, that works. Yep, done that. I did that with her when I first got her. We started first potty training her. Yep. Yeah, you can get those at. I can get one of those at Dollar General for like $1 or whatever, Dollar Tree, one of the dollar stores. Yep. That's how I trained Susie. One time came. Yep. And then the nice thing about those things are you usually can get like at Dollar General. You can buy one and you get another one, and another one comes with it. So that works out pretty well. So that way, in case he does claw through it, there's another one there. Yeah. Absolutely. So, what do we want to talk about tonight, guys? Anything exciting? Yep, I was thinking about doubling it up, love. That was exactly my point. Was doubling it up. Trying to figure out which is going to be the best angle here. All right, I guess this is going to work. Yeah, and I remember when Susie had hers. You too, American Honey. Thank you, love, for stopping in, and thanks for your support. I appreciate your love. So when Susie got fixed, they told me not to use any type of cat litter that was that had any type of fragrances in it. So they said just use like something simple, like like a clay type. You know what I mean? Not and clumping, of course. But there goes Cara singing up a storm. Yep. All right. I'll have to. You think that'd be good for him? She's part of the stream, even though she drives some people crazy. Okay, I'll get that for him then. He's Mama Cat's been going off adventuring. Um, he's seen, and guess where he came running from when I put the food out for him. She was home first, and then he came running, ran underneath the fence, right from that same direction we suspected. Yep, yep, that's where he came from. That's his hideout. Matter of fact, you know what? You guys want to see him? He's probably by the back door. Last night when I went outside for bed, he was hanging out outside. I hate to move poor Susie girl here, but all right. Let's see. Here you go. I gotta put my boots on. Oh, and I put his food out, and as soon as I put his food out, the damn fire ants got to him right through his food bowl. All right, give me a second, guys. What's up, baby? See, he's out here. Yep, he's out here. Give me a second. There you go, boy. All right, give me a second, guys. I gotta put the camera around. Camera settings. There he is. There's our little man. There he is. You didn't catch some bugs, Chris? There he is. He's catching some of those beetles. Raven, I'm praying for you, love. You know that. Pray for you all the time. He's eating a beetle right now. You're very welcome, hon. Sending you lots of love and positivity. Yeah, it looks like he is. Well, he got that sucker pretty quick, eh? I know, right? You should see him the other night. I didn't get him live doing it, but he was catching grasshoppers. Hey, what are you doing, little man? Do you guys still see him? Lock him up. Lock him up. There was a little lizard in the fort before. I wonder if that's why he's trying to get through. What are you doing, bub? Hmm? Yeah, let's keep Raven in our prayers. So lots of love and positive vibes. Please, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, I would do the same, Raven. I would wait. Oh, he found his grass. That's what he wants. Look. Come your grass. Come your grass. There. Now. Oh, see something. Oh, he's going to get another beetle. Yep. Same here, Nana. I think about her every day. He found another beetle. Thank you, American honey. Yes, most definitely, Raven. Once he's neutered and tamed down. Oh, look at he's gonna get another one. Yep. His mama cat I can't bring in though. You know, she's too feral. Here, Chris, look. Christopher's over here, silly boy. That's what I think that's what he ate. It's one of those beetles. No, no, he's got one over there in the corner. Oh, what is that? Is that a beetle? No, he's got a beetle over there in the corner. And we love you too, Raven. He's got one of those beetles in the corner there. See it? Exactly, Raven. He trusts me more than she does. Unfortunately. So they got fresh water too, so I'll probably have to clean that water bowl out again tomorrow. Yep. There you go, Christopher. He got another one. Instead of calling him Christopher, maybe we should call him Bugger. Here's mommy. There's Mama Cat. Speaking of, can you guys see her okay? I love you girls. We got this. Remember I told you that, Raven. There she is. She must have heard her name being called. What? What, pretty girl? He's going to be bigger than her soon, the way he's growing. Yeah. Look, he's going to be bigger than her in another couple of weeks, I can guarantee you. Yep. She's going to be a tiny little thing. Christopher. Christopher. Hi. I never seen a cat that loves dead grass clippings like this guy. He loves these. Come here, you. Yeah, she is tiny. Susie was tiny too for a while. She's not that big of a cat. I'm sure you guys are probably getting bored of watching him play, right? The entertainer over here. Look at this guy. His eye's a little runny again, Raven. A little bit, not too much. He probably got caught up on something. Yep. Christopher. Yeah. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Guy knows what's underneath that shed, you know? His teeth are sharp now. Last night he was chomping on a rock last night. I don't know even where he got it from. It was not a big rock. It was like a little rock. He sharpened his teeth. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? All right, you guys getting bored of him? Yeah, I know, right? Now I gotta be really careful. She's over there. She's like, I don't know. I don't want to be bothered with that kid. You can entertain him all you want, so leave me the hell alone. That's probably what she's saying. Hey, monkey. Ah, you got it now, huh? All right. Have fun with it. I don't know what he's after now. Let's see what he's up to. Hold on. Where are you going? There she goes. So there's another ant mound right there. See it? Gotta be careful of those damn ant mounds. There he goes. He's going by mommy. He's gonna go explore, I guess. No, I think he's going to the bathroom. Hey, mama. Mommy. Yeah, he's going to the bathroom. We'll give him some privacy. Yeah, Cassie is tiny. I agree, Nana. He's going to his water bowl. He's gonna have some water. So his bowl filled up really quick with the ants. So I had to quickly kick it over into the grass and dump water on it. Luckily, I didn't get any on me, thank God. There's Mommy. All right, let's flip it back to me. Yeah, he's a busy guy. That he is. Hey, Christopher. Can you drink some water? Hmm? All right, guys. Let's give him, what do you say? We give him a little bit of a rest and we'll flip the camera back to Annie. Settings, camera. Okay. Yeah, he's a busy little guy, all right. All right. All right, we'll let him do his thing. He'll probably sleep by the back door all night. But this morning he was still here. Number one. Yes. Can you wash that plate for me, please? Okay, I'm back in the house. It's not too buggy out there, I was surprised. Raven says hi, Liam. You say hi back. I don't know if you heard him. I buttered up the cornbread already, so I don't have to do that. I did that before I went live. So all I gotta do is just put it on the plate and deliver it down to the bedroom. Yeah.
Oh, good.
What?
So high, too.
Where? Yeah, it's usually over by the bakery in that area.
He'll be using this because he needs this for cornbread.
No, but he's gonna need it for his ice cream. Here, he's just.
When does he eat his ice cream?
12:30.
Okay, it's fine. Like, I'm going to bed.
Here, now, let me show you what it looks like so you can see. You get like 6 slices for like. Yeah. Yeah. Let me flip it around again real quick. Settings. Camera. Can you see that, Nana? They usually have it by the breads and stuff, like the bakery breads. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to start making Jif bread myself. It's probably be cheaper in the long run. Yep. Yeah, check there. That's where they usually have it. I'm probably just gonna start making my own, to be honest with you. Yep. Yep, exactly. That's why I was thinking about getting it. Mm-hmm. Jif always has the best stuff anyway, even though it's cheap, but it's still the best stuff, I think. I've been having craving for chocolate chip muffins lately. Exactly. Exactly, Nana. Raven, did you hear Liam? He said hello to you. I don't know if you heard him or not. Yeah, I don't know how, like, he likes to have his with butter. I guess I'm not much really into the cornbread, really. I guess I have to be in the mood for it, I guess. But he seems to enjoy it, so that's the important thing. This light should be up there next. Why does it seem like I'm dark? Yes, you have to have. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Okay, I wasn't sure if you heard him or not, love. So, yeah, it's too dry. I agree. Raven had that really awesome recipe she put up the other night. That was awesome. Had to try that. You're going to Walmart, aren't you? But you be careful when you go out there, love. Raven, can you put that recipe in when you get a chance, love? Yeah, you missed it. It's really sounds really delicious too. Good old Wally World. Our favorite place to be, right, Nana? Yes, yes, that's the one. Yes, yes. I think you got that right, didn't you? That's the one we're talking about. Yes, absolutely. I agree. I think Carr is going to over talk me tonight, Raven. Okay, awesome. Carr is going to be singing us a choir tonight. Are they still doing the road construction by you, Nana? Yeah, it figures as much. I like my homemade chili over what you call it, the canned stuff. The canned stuff to me is not as good as my own. Thank you, Raven, for sharing that with us, love. Yeah, I can screenshot it. Yep. I don't want to do it now because what will happen is it will freeze up our screen. Somebody clipped it last night when you stepped away for a moment. What do you mean it's not highlighted? Yeah, you're right. It's not. It's weird. I don't know. YouTube's been really acting weird. Yeah, it's not showing highlight on my end either. It's highlighting on your end. Yeah, it's not highlighting on my end either. That's weird. That's weird. Must be one of those YouTube glitches, I guess. I don't know. So, I tried calling Ian earlier today to see how he was doing, and I guess he was busy with working, so I don't know if he'll pop up or not. We'll see. Yeah. Sometimes it highlights, sometimes it doesn't, but as long as it's highlighting on Raven's end, I guess we're good. So now is hubby working on Monday? Yes. That's right, Raven. You're right. You're right, love. Absolutely. Right. Yeah, let me try something. 2 hours. I guess because I'm running the stream, maybe that's why I did it. I can delete that now. Okay. Go ahead, Raven. See that highlighted? Yep. Gotcha. So, in other words, no space in between. Yeah, I see the difference now. Yep. Gotcha. Got you, Raven. Thanks, hon. Yes, I do. Absolutely. Thank you, hon. Yep. I see what you mean. Gotcha. Okay. I understand what you're saying now. No, it's not. Just one that's capitalized is. Gotcha, love. Hey, Caleb. How are you, love? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Feeling better today? Oh, you saw a white fox. That's awesome. I haven't seen one of those in ages. That's awesome. Thank you, Raven, for dropping his link. Appreciate it, love. That's cool, Caleb. That's really cool, love. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. It must have been beautiful. And how's your day going, Caleb? You having a good day? Hey, Aussie. How are you? That's cool. I'm glad you're doing well. You just woke up briefly? Been working a lot, hey? Ozzy, you're gonna have to catch it on the replay. We did some Christopher footage. Thank you, Raven and Nana, for dropping her link. I appreciate you both. Thanks, loves. Working nights is horrible. Yuck. That's right, Kayla. Share the love. Absolutely.
Right.
Oh, what time is it there now? Like 8 in the morning?
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, I bet.
Hey, Mom.
What, Liam?
You know to the food store where I think you get fresh toothpaste?
Yes. 11:50. Yeah, you're a couple hours. Well, more than a couple hours ahead. You know what I meant. Okay, Nana, be safe out there, love. Thanks for stopping in. Love you, Nana. 11:15. I see. I keep thinking you're earlier than that for some reason, Ozzy. I'll get used to your time at some point. And we'll talk later, Nana. No notification. Hey, John. How are you? What's going on? What's cooking up in Maine? Nothing really much cooking here in Georgia. Thank you, Raven, for dropping your links, love. All right, Caleb, you have a great night, love. Take care. Yeah, that's right, lobsters. Well, thank you, John. I really appreciate that compliment, love. I knew she was going to come up with that. Aw, that sounds good. Probably better than Red Lobster, I bet. Oh, I bet. Well, thank you, Ozzy. I appreciate that, love. Thank you. I wish I felt much younger. Well, I colored it too. Oh yeah, anything could be better than Red Lobster. That place is over expensive for the prices that they charge. Thanks, love. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that, Ozzy. Oh, I'm sure. That place is so expensive. I went there one time years ago with the hubby. Never again. Yeah, I am, love. Thank you for reminding me. You got it. I'll be calling you up, John, in a heartbeat. Believe it or not, I think our Red Lobster is going out of business, I think, from what I heard. All right, cool. That'd be awesome. Now, John, when you cook yours, you steam yours? Oh, absolutely. I agree. Fresher, for sure. How you making out with your truck, John? Any better? Oh, that sounds really good, John. That sounds really good. Raven, I already took care of that thing at 8 before we went live for Connor. Just so you know. No way. Yes, I saw about the water, love. And I said, thank you for reminding me. No, what's the latest update, John? Yes, I saw your funny comment. Actually, I've cut myself down to 3 bottles now. And thank you for looking out for me, love. Okay, Ozzy, try to get some sleep, and we'll see you soon, love. You too, love. Take care. Good to see you. Sleep well. Mwah. Right back to you, Ozzy. So, what's it cooking, Miss Raven? Oh no, John. Oh no. I said, what's it cooking? Oh no, John. You've had nothing but bad luck with that truck, haven't you, eh? Yeah, I know. Real brief of music. Yeah, what's cooking? Are you cooking anything good? Did you cook anything good today? Yeah, what's cooking? Well, that's a big difference, John. Wow. You've had nothing but problems with that truck since you got it back, huh? Kitty's singing again. I know. Wow. That's crazy. $749 for an alternator. Dang. That's crazy. Dang. That's insane. Yeah, I was just gonna say that maple syrup didn't help any, huh? That's crazy. That alone was a nightmare. Yes, I know. I don't wear eyeshadow. I used to catch hell for that too by my mother. She goes, "You should be wearing makeup." I don't need to wear makeup. Even though I probably get hell and say, "You should be wearing makeup." I won't. I only did it one time. But more than once, but only for like if I was going out for a special occasion or something like that or a special event. Yes, exactly. I agree. I do apologize. My bad. So we did video footage of Mr. Christopher. Which feline do we want now? We did Susie earlier, so we don't need to do Susie. Yeah, I hear you on that, John. Want to say hi? It's Manny Boy. All right, get down. And Pumpkin. And we already showed Susie. We'll show Susie again. Oh, yes. Amen to that, John. I agree with Raven on that. Oops. I know, we never a pumpkin. And she's singing up a storm and Astra's hiding. Do we really need to do karaoke with this one? The lead vocalist over here. Yeah, she is awesome. We love our Raven. Absolutely. Hey, Johnny Yarbrough. How are you, love? Good to see you, Johnny. How you been, hon? Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Johnny? Yeah, I know, right? I agree, Raven. Absolutely. That's what she's saying right now. Right now. Sometimes she sounds like she's saying, no, 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 no. Well, thanks, John. I don't know why that hid your comment, but thank you for that, John. How you doing, Johnny, love? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good, hon. If you want to come up, I'll drop the link for you, love. Aw. It's always good to see you, Johnny. That's awesome, Johnny. I'm glad you're doing well, love. That's awesome. Next time you'll come up? Okay. That sounds good. You'll come up, you're harmless? Are you sure you're harmless? I'm just joking, John. I don't normally drop the link here, but if Ian were here, he would drop it. And he pins it, but I don't normally. No problem, love. How's PZ doing? Hope he's doing well. All right. I'll drop the link. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Um, all right, give me a second, guys. I'll drop it. All right, John, let me know when you get it. And all I ask is that you show your face when you come up backstage. Okay, I'm gonna retract that. Do that many times. John, can you show your face for me, please? John, turn your camera on. Hey. All right, cool.
It's me.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
doing good. How are you, love?
Hey, just hanging in there.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's the
Same
hand
here.
life deals you sometimes. And you know that, and Raven knows that probably better than most.
Yep,
So,
exactly.
and
That's how it's got to be, love.
yes, it is. I sorry I haven't been home for a long time. I've been very, very busy.
That's okay, love. Real life
Very
stuff
busy.
pops up, you know.
What's that?
I said real life stuff pops up, and we
Oh,
got to take care of
goodness.
that stuff.
They've cut us down to 3 days at Fisher Engineering, which is actually called Douglas Dynamics now, but I paint snowplows, like I told you.
All right.
And they've cut us down to 3 days a week.
That sucks.
Which, yeah, it does suck. It's been a huge hit for me, but hey, God is good, and sometimes something like that makes you appreciate all the other stuff in your life,
I
like being
agree.
on this channel, and I look like this because I can't see very good without my readers.
That's okay.
But
That's why Raven puts like everything in all caps because it pops out.
oh, you and Raven are awesome.
Thank you.
You guys are great. I love this channel. I wish I'd been over here more and more and more. I haven't been in any channel. I want
Well,
to get to
we
know.
just try to keep it positive,
Yeah, I mean that's the way to keep it.
There's enough drama going on right now.
Exactly. The stuff that happened to my truck was wow. No matter what, I wouldn't do that to anybody's vehicle.
Yeah, that's
I really
horrible.
would. I mean, it's just, and that's what caused us all the way up to this point. So at this point right now, everybody's like, it's a 2015. I said, I know. I said, but I owe 29,000 on the truck,
Right.
and I like the truck. It's kind of like me. It's a little old, little grumpy, a little rickety.
John Raven's talking to you in chat, love. I don't know if you can read the main chat.
I cannot read it right now.
All right,
You
there.
mind
I
if I shut
highlighted
my
a comment.
camera off? Now that you know it's me.
I just
You mind
highlighted
if
that comment for you, love.
what's that? Oh,
I highlighted a comment for you to read. Make it easier for you if you can. You said, "Thank you, John, and so are you, hon."
well, I don't talk about this a whole lot, but I think I might have mentioned it once or twice in passing with you girls. But I've literally died and stood in heaven.
Yeah, you mentioned that to us.
Yeah, and I've got a son-in-law right now dying of leukemia,
I'm so sorry to hear that,
and he
love.
lives with me and my wife. And I can tell you right now,
It's hard, and you froze up, John.
like he had leukemia, be damned. It
Right.
would be a pretty freaking great place to live because that boy doesn't complain about nothing. whatsoever. Not a thing does that boy complain about. I'm going to mute you because I have to use the restroom real quick.
Okay, no problem. You can be on mute your camera, love. Yes, prayers for John's son, please. Thank you, Raven. All right, so Johnny, if you're still in chat, I will see you soon. Who's all in chat now? I guess it's just you and me and Raven and John Raven. Yep, that's the way it looks. Looks like it's gonna be another slow night again tonight. Well, last night wasn't too bad.
No, you ladies are wonderful. You and Raven on this channel.
Oh, thank you. She's my top mod.
She's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, she
No
is.
doubt about it.
Yes, she is. I agree with you 100%.
She's got really good spiritual insight.
Yep.
And that's hard for most people to have nowadays.
Mm-hmm. We
And
all
I
have
know
to
she's going.
we all have to stick together. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, we do. Absolutely, Annie. We absolutely have to stick together.
You know. I love your accent, by the way.
Mine?
Yeah, you got that New
Oh,
England accent going.
I do. I have an old man accent through and through. Through and through.
So
Brought up, raised here.
did you live up in New England all your life, or?
Yeah, I've lived in Maine all my life. I moved to Colorado for a while. Went to Bible college.
Right.
And I know I've told you that story. I didn't feel called by the Holy Spirit, and I came home. But yeah, I've been an old New England clam digger, lobster fisherman, crab grabber, whatever you want to call it. I've been that for most of my life. 99.999.
Raven said thank you, John, in chat. She's sending you love in chat.
Oh, she's a doll.
Yes, she is.
Raven is wonderful.
Yes, she
I can
is.
only imagine. It puts things in perspective when you think about. I don't have my truck. I haven't had it all summer.
Sorry about the
And
cat.
no. Don't you ever apologize about your animals? Never. I mean, I'm not a big cat fan. I like cats. My brother loved cats. I'm a huge dog fan. I used to have 3 Rottweilers and a Shepherd Wolf all at once.
Are you subbed up to Raven's channel?
I am. Yes, I
All right,
am.
awesome. She
I
has a
sure
lot
am.
of. She's got her beautiful fur babies up on her channel as well.
Oh my God, yeah, they're gorgeous. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I love cats. That's just one of the things with my allergies I can't handle. I think they're super smart. I think they're great animals. I think they're wonderful to have around, but I just cannot do it, man. My eyes button up and my sinuses get so clogged. It's like somebody stuck dynamite up my nose, and I just can't do it. And they give me all kinds of allergy medicine. I just still can't do it.
Yeah. There's
And
some
they kill
cats that
me.
you can. There's some cats that you can have that doesn't have the dander and all that stuff in it. You know.
Yeah, when I was younger, it was funny. When I was really younger, I'm not old. I don't. I don't like to think of myself as old, but I'm 54 now. When I was back in my 40s and 30s, I could cats all day long. My brother had a bunch of them, and he loved them. He was a rescue guy off of farms. He lived on a farm, and he took like seven or eight, and tamed them. They were really, literally, they were very, very feral when he got them. It was super wild.
Yeah. Well, that's like with Christopher's mama cat. Like she let me pet her, just not really pet her, but She got real
Yeah.
standoffish real quick. Christopher, on the other hand, he's
Well,
pretty much
Annie,
tamed down, but
just being on the channel for as long as I have been on here forever. But I think that it would probably be hard to anybody treat you mean. If anybody treated you mean, they would catch a hair across the old man's ass, and I would have plenty to say to them if they treated you mean on this channel. It's like, nah, that ain't gonna happen.
yeah,
Negative.
that's how we roll over here. We just try to keep it positive and keep all the drama out.
Yeah, you gotta. I'm
Yeah.
like, as far as when it comes to trolls, I'm like a poor kid with a red kickball at a playground. Nobody has any money, and they get the kickball for that day.
Well, the thing that's hard though is if you don't have a second device and you're running StreamYard, you really can't see when the moderators put somebody into timeout.
Yeah.
And it drives the creators crazy. It drives the moderators crazy because the moderators don't. They're like we took care of it already. So if you have
Huh.
another device, you can actually see when somebody's putting time out.
Yeah, I
But
didn't know that. I'm a technological idiot. I mean,
no, you're not.
I could
No,
come to
you're
your
not.
place and say, John, I want to remodel my
Well,
whole living room and my bathroom, and I want to build a great big deck out here. I could sit down, I could draw it out in about 15 minutes. Like, hey, is that what you want?
well, we
And
had a couple kids that came into chat one night, and I was getting ready to do the chat call out and everything, and I was like still thinking that these kids were in the chat. And Raven says, "Annie, they're gone. They've been gone." It's like, they
really?
have been. Yeah, she's like, "Yeah, Ray took care of it." So I always tell the mods now, like, if you guys someone comes in that's disrespectful or anything like that, just say Annie taken care of. That way I know.
Yeah, I guess the big process in my own mind is that if you come into a chat as this, which everybody is always positive. I've never seen any negativity in this channel. I really haven't. But
Well,
when you come into this and you're being an asshole, I
hey,
mean, why?
Crimson, how you doing,
Why?
love?
Why would you do that? I mean,
Yeah,
seriously. I
yep.
mean,
I'm just writing down my chat. Everybody that comes into my
no,
chat, so
no,
I
go
don't.
for it. No, you're really good at that. As far as giving props to everybody that comes in. That's why I love this chat when I get in here.
Well, that's what I get a lot of feedback on because like I engage with the chat, even if I have somebody on panel, I always
Oh
engage with the
yeah.
chat because your chat is actually what really helps run your channel, especially your
Oh hell
moderators.
yeah. Sure it
You know,
is. Yeah,
so when
absolutely.
you don't pay attention to your chat and you're just focusing on your panel, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. It reflects not doesn't reflect good on you. If you know what trying to say.
Yes, I do. It's not a healthy channel.
No,
You gotta give props to everybody. I told everybody. I said if I win, oh God, my wife and I we bought Powerball tickets, which I never usually do. It's just
right.
usually a waste of money. And then we bought the other one that she talked about. She says, "Hey, we're gonna
I'm
buy
doing
some
well,
more."
Crimson. Thank you, sweetie. Sorry, John. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No worries. And she's Irish, so she has much better luck than I do. I said, "Give whatever." I said, "I don't care. I don't spend a lot of money on this stuff, but $12. Hey, I spent that on a pack of cigarettes. You quit smoking, didn't you, Annie?
Yes, I did. I quit smoking.
That a girl.
Yep.
Holy mackerel. I'm proud of you.
I was feeling kind of nauseated for the first couple of days. I'm not going to deny it,
Yeah.
but it's all worth it. My hubby's brother is that he was battling throat cancer. He's currently cancer free, but he's still having a lot of trouble after the
Yeah.
treatment. And so that was him and Raven were two of my reasons why I quit.
Good for you, girl. I'm
So,
proud of
and
you.
my mom had leukemia too. So it was like, you know what? I'm 49 years old and I have to take care of myself and my kids.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I wish my
You
hubby would quit, but he's not going to quit.
He will. Give him time. I'm
No,
going to
he
tell you
won't.
right now, as an
He's
old
set,
man,
John, he's 72 years old. He's setting his ways.
hey,
Thank you, Crimson
so
Love.
what? You know what? The good.
He's got COPD. The
What,
doctor's
babe?
been on him about it. He's like, nope, not doing
Yep.
it. I quit. He said, I quit drinking.
Yeah.
Who wants to see
He-
Christopher? He's outside. You see the little brats outside. Hold on. He might be out adventuring. Thanks, Crimson Love. Appreciate that love. Let's see if he's
I can
outside.
tell you. Give the old man some time
I wish he
because
would, but he's set in his ways.
yeah, that's okay. I was too. I quit for 3 years after I had my open heart surgery. Never touched a one.
Yeah, well, his lungs are shot to hell, you know.
Yeah, well, God doesn't look at that. He looks at the obedience of that person. He doesn't look at how short your lungs are or how much you screwed yourself up in life.
You traded
Good
your cigarettes
thing.
for a vape? Yeah, you gotta be careful with that vape too,
Woo,
Crimson Love.
baby, you ain't kidding. I'm with you on that one. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there they are.
Your kids are out there, are they?
What's that?
Your kids are out there?
Yeah, my kids are.
It's got to be the furry ones with long tails.
Oops. Yeah, I'm outside.
You're outside? Is it your
Yeah,
kitties?
yeah. I'm gonna switch this camera around. Hold on.
All right.
All right. There's Mama Cat. I don't know if you can see her or not.
Oh, yeah, I can see her. She's beautiful.
And here's
Does she have
Christopher.
an M on her forehead?
It's hard to
A
tell
slight
with her.
M?
Christopher
Look,
does.
Christopher does. It's a Maine Coon cat. They got Maine Coon cat with have an M on their foreheads.
This is Christopher. Here,
Oh, he's cute. Oh, my
let me
goodness.
get
Isn't
him
he
by the
pretty?
light so you can see him a little bit better.
Goodness,
There
he
we go.
don't follow you around, love it, does he? Oh, my God. He's beautiful, Annie. Yeah, he's got Maine Coon cat in him.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
gonna be a big boy too.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. He's gonna be a staver. Look at them paws.
And it's weird because she won't let me go near her, but she brings him home, you know? Isn't that
Yep.
weird?
Mm.
He's gonna be bigger. He's gonna be bigger than his mama cat soon.
Oh, I bet he is. Oh, no doubt. Yeah. He's pretty. That tiger pattern is
And I don't know
gorgeous
if you can
on
see
him.
his one eye, but his one eye, this one eye here
Yeah.
that I'm pointing to, that was all swollen when he got here,
Really.
and I nursed him and everything.
You're a good woman, Annie.
Yeah, I try to be, John. I try to be.
You are a good woman. I can tell you right now you are.
Look at this guy. Watch. Watch this, Crimson. He loves dead. He loves dead grass.
Does he
He's
really?
fascinated. Look at this. Is a piece of dead grass.
Oh my
He
goodness.
loves this stuff.
Oh my God, look at him.
Yeah, he
He's
is
acting
indeed a
a piggy
beauty.
boot.
So, Crimson, I was talking over with hubby. We're going to take him to get neutered, get him checked out by the vet, and he'll be my new indoor fur baby. But we're having created, of course, and slowly introduce
Yeah.
him to the other babies, you know?
He'll be connected to your hip.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Christopher. Christopher.
I'm with Mom. I'm good. Oh my God, and he's cute.
He's,
Oh, he's beautiful.
he's got his moments, though, I'll tell you.
What's that?
He's got his moments.
Oh, I'm sure. Every animal does.
Well, I was
Look,
getting
I'm not
worried about him
lying.
about a week ago. Mama cat, I can't really, Crimson, I tried to pet her the other day and she still has big time trust issues.
Huh.
But it's weird because her mama cat was a calico and her mama cat was the same way as she was. She would bring me babies, trust me enough with the
Yeah.
babies, but was very standoffish. What are you doing, Christopher?
Huh.
What are you doing, little man?
I can tell you, I know the feeling. My wife is an absolute adorer of Rotties. We've had Rotties our whole lives
Right.
since we've been married for 32 years. And I can tell you, my sister came by with this dog one day. I'm not going to tell you any lies. It's just how I felt and how I was at the time. She brought this dog by, and he had gigantic ears, a
Right.
humongous nose, and gigantic paws. And my sister, God bless her, she was very, very disabled with her arthritis. And she comes out, dragging him out of the car. He's gonna love it here, Joan. I know
No,
he is,
Crimson.
Bob. She always go.
Sorry,
She
John.
always
No,
go.
Crimson. Mama Cat has
No,
not been fixed yet. I have
what's
to trap
that?
her. No, Crimson was
Yeah.
asking me if Mama Cat's been fixed. No, she has not, Crimson.
Oh,
Sorry, love.
so she dragged this dog out of the car. I ain't kidding you. And I thought, wow. And excuse my language, whatever I say. I said that fucking dog is never gonna work out here.
We have that
And
program
he
too
ate
here, Crimson.
15 remotes. 15 remotes. He ate a 9-foot hole in my brand new linoleum. 2 Queen Anne chairs. And I thought, man, this dog's never gonna work out. And he constantly snapped at me or bit me a little bit.
Right.
And I told Wanda, my wife, and I said, he's never going to work out. And one day he
See,
went out.
the problem we have
With
here with our trap neuter release program is the humane society is so full because people are constantly dumping cats all over the
oh,
place.
God, yeah, that's part of the problem here, too, dear.
You
Yeah.
know, it's crazy. You know, and I've been trying to get the 2 girls in the house. Thank God they don't want to go outside. You know,
Yep.
Tara got
So
out once and she ran right back in the house again. She's in a heat cycle right now as we speak.
his true name was Buddy.
Uh-oh.
I'm not
Raven, I
kidding
think
you. Yep.
he's got a lizard or he's got a frog.
Oh, let him repent. Lost on a frog. Took the frog from him and make him sick.
I don't know what it is. Mama cat brought home a tree frog one night.
Yeah, that's poison to a cat and dog. It's not good for them. They
Yeah,
recover, but they take it off a long time.
I think he got a bug. Yeah, I think
So,
everywhere is having problems with cats because even like the shelter, you know, like even the veterinarians here. I mean, where I live, we have over. I think, guys, I think it was a bug because I don't know where it went. It's underneath there somewhere.
oh, yeah, he won't find it for a minute. It's underneath all that brick and stuff. He won't find that.
But they have, you know, their vision is a lot better than ours. Their
Oh,
night
God,
vision.
yeah. Their hearing and their vision is way better than ours.
Yeah.
They can hear a
So,
mouse fart. We couldn't hear
so
one if we had it outside of us.
in my city alone, we have over 58,000 people in the city itself, and then we take up like the biggest chunk of the city, and then the
Yeah.
county itself's like over 100,000. I know it's sad. It's really
Wow.
sad. Well, he's gonna
Yeah,
go
it
by
is.
mommy. There he goes.
That's what impresses me about you is that you'll take in anything. Like, nope, we can work it out. We can make it work. That's the
Yeah.
way Buddy was. So that dog, I'm not kidding you. He tore my house apart. He bit me 6 times. Nipped. Not really bit. He would rip me in half. He'd bit me. He was so big by the time he was done growing.
Well,
So he used to go out every morning. He used to
well
go
that
out every morning.
that's why like
And I
with
had to
Chris,
stoop. What's that?
that's why I decided with like it's fun. Exactly, Raven.
Yeah.
Irresponsible pet owners.
So right, exactly. So Buddy used to go out every morning. My daughter fed him, hand fed him under the table for 6 months. 6 months she hand fed this dog. And he used to go out every morning and run around for 15, 20 minutes and I go, come on. And he'd come back to me every time. It was the only thing he listened to me on. And one day
Well,
he didn't come back. One day he didn't come back. And they were building a bunch of houses in the development we lived in. And he got his paw stuck between 2 pieces of concrete.
oh
And he had
no.
13 compound fractures in his right front paw.
Ooh,
Yeah. I
ouch.
took him down to the one vet. They said, well, we got to cut his leg off. I said, I can't live with a 3-legged dog. I'm all for pets and animals. I said, I can't live with a 3-legged dog. I was walking
Right.
out. My wife and I was walking out, and the girl goes, if you take him down to Brunswick, they can fix him if you get the money. Took him down to Brunswick, Maine. $3,800 later, he was fixed.
Wow.
And I'm not going to lie to you. He turned out to be the absolute best dog I have ever owned in my life. He was 173 pounds when he was done growing.
Wow.
He dwarfed the Rottweilers I got from Germany. My
Right.
Rotties were huge. And
Well,
I could walk all 4 of them around the complex, and they would never, ever, ever get out of line.
we
Never.
that's See, that's the problem we have here. Like, we don't have leash laws here in Georgia, where I live.
Yeah.
And the problem is that these people go out to work, they leave their dogs out, and then the dogs wander into the neighborhood. I I don't know if you saw my video, but I rescued a dog,
I
and
did not see that video, Jay.
I left it with a neighbor who I thought was their dog, and they said no, it's not our dog, but we know the owners. So I was like, okay, well, instead of like, putting out there on the Facebook group, which I'm not part of anymore, I left because of all the drama in there.
Yeah.
Nana's in that group, and she's like, they're slamming you. They're calling you a random woman dog napper. I'm like,
Oh my
what?
God.
I'm like, are
What?
you kidding me?
Exactly.
Like it was like I intentionally grabbed this dog. Like if you saw my stream, yeah, of course it was like buffering like crazy, but you can clearly see the dog was not even on a front lawn. They said it was on his own front lawn, and there's a bunch of people around and all this stuff. I'm like, really? Where were all these people? Because when I was doing my live stream, I didn't see all these people around. I was hitting like up all these houses, the one block over from my house, you
That a
know,
girl.
hitting up all
Yes.
these houses, and these people weren't even opening their doors. I think maybe one guy opened his door, and he said, "No, it's not my dog." And then I had one lady I asked. She was on the corner of my street, and then one block over from me. And I said, "Can you please take a picture of me with the dog so we can get the picture up on the neighborhood group?" I'm not in the neighborhood group. I'm not even real.
Sure.
I don't even really go on Facebook that often. I only go on Messenger just to talk to Ian and Nana and and of course my family. And so they're like, um, the lady finally opened her door. Now, mind you, I'm overheated. The dog is overheating because it was a little wiener dog,
Yeah.
and the thing was overweight too. And I felt so bad with her. I said, "Can you just at least take a picture?" And she was, "I'm not dressed." I'm giving you my
I'm
phone. All
impressed.
you gotta do is just flip it around and just take a
You
picture of me
say
with the dog.
exactly. You
It's
didn't
not
say I
that
want
hard
a
to do.
selfie. Annie, can I say something right now?
Sure, go ahead.
You look so much better not smoking, dear.
Thank you, love. I appreciate that.
You look amazing. Really, you
Thank
do.
you.
You look so good not smoking. I can
Thank
tell
you.
us what it is because I quit for 3 years, like I said. But boy, you
Right.
look amazing.
Thank
The
you.
circles are gone from underneath your eyes, and you look healthier and
Well,
more
I've lost
fit
some
to
weight
take
too. I've
whatever it
lost
takes you.
about 9 pounds. But that was
Have you
before I
really?
quit.
Good for
But that
you,
was
girl.
before I quit smoking, though.
Yeah, but you look really, really good. You look super, super healthy.
Well, thank you. I
Cigarettes?
appreciate that, and thank you, Crimson Love. I appreciate that too, hon.
What's that, dear?
So, Raven and I are been talking about doing a karaoke stream when she feels better. Um, so we're gonna try to brainstorm this. If you can help us out, that'd be awesome. If you have any suggestions or feedback,
It's good to be over here tonight. It's been a while since I visited you.
I think it was. Don't quote me, Great Crimson. I think it was August 4th or August 5th.
That's probably around the time the last time I come over to your channel.
Raven, I'm sure has it written down.
Well, I can tell you right now that I appreciate you having me up on panel because I know you don't just let anybody up here.
No, I don't.
I know you don't.
I'm very like I get nervous because all these guys, all these people that been getting hit with P bombs and stuff, and
Yeah.
you know
Yep.
what a
I get you,
nightmare
girl.
that is for a creator trying to like they have to end the stream August 6th. Thank you, Raven, love. I knew Raven had it written down,
Oh yeah. No,
but
you got good people
it,
over here. You're good people.
and it's sad because it's good people that are getting hit by these idiots.
You
You
know what
know,
I don't get is that if somebody really enjoys going somewhere, why would they want to throw an old wooden stick with splinters on it to
hmm
mess the whole thing up?
because you know what it is? Because there's people out there that just don't care. You know what I mean? They don't care about hurting other people. And that really bothers me
Yeah, that
a
bothers me
lot.
more than anything.
There's a lot of people out there just vicious and they're not happy. So they want to make other people miserable that are trying to. Congratulations, Raven Love. I'm proud of you. Today's Raven's 8th month of being smoke free. That's
Oh, good for
awesome.
you, Raven. And a
Proud
girl.
proud of you, love.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. Very, very good, Raven. I
So,
think that it's just hard for people in the world today to
well,
be positive.
what it is, John, is like, I don't understand why you would want to attack somebody's channel, like, be vicious about it. Like, if you have a problem with somebody, address it privately or try to.
I
You know what I mean?
agree.
That's why I tell people, like when they're trying to bring stuff into my chat, I'd be like, you're very welcome, love. We're very proud of you. We got this, as you always told me. When I was ready to give up YouTube, Raven told me, we got this, Annie. And guess what? Here we are, how many
Yes,
months
you
later?
do. You
And
guys
I
are
have,
right.
and I'm not one for numbers, but the last time I checked, my sub numbers were up to over 1,300 subs.
I'll tell you everything that I've been through in my life. And
And
I've been through a lot.
I can,
Self-inflicted bullet
I took,
wounds.
well, I took a month off in February because I was just mentally draining. I was doing live streams with Ian 7 days a week, 3 hour
Yeah.
streams, and it caught up with me. And I said, you know what? I got to take. No, no, hey, 7 months is
Oh, of
fine too,
course.
love. It's okay, love. So what? 7 months, 8 months, you're still smoke free. That's the most important thing, love.
Right.
So, I left, I told Ian, I said, listen, I'm taking a break just because, when you do the stream and stuff, it does catch up with you after a while. And I wasn't in a right mindset either. I just needed to take that break.
Yeah, I can
And
imagine.
so Ian said, Annie, I'm going to go my way. And he went his way and I went my way. And when I came back, I didn't know who was going to, I didn't know who was going to be back to support me, who wasn't. But I figured, you know what? I'm just going to just stay positive on a positive track. And when I left, I was at almost 480 subs and I dropped down to 467 subs.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Well,
too
people love
bad.
you, Annie. Annie, you're very, very easy to take a liking to. You're very easy for that because you know one thing I find about channels is that I go to get to know all the time. He's my favorite channel I go to. And
Right.
that dude's been through more than most of us will ever be through in our lifetimes. Seriously. And he always has a good attitude. But you always have a good attitude, no matter
Yep.
what your kids or your husband or you are going through. And that makes a difference. And somebody
Well,
that comes in that wants to be an asshole and say, well, I'll upset this apple cart. Boy, you're rocking. You got Raven because Raven's a badass. I know she is.
that
She's
she
that
is.
badass where you can't be a badass, and that's good to have. Because
Yep.
I'm very passive like you. And we're getting
Well,
well, you know what it is. I wouldn't be. If somebody come in here and gave you girls a hard time, I'd rip them. I'd not guarantee I
well,
would.
I
You'd
tell you
probably
one
like, man,
thing,
that's
like
not John.
the one thing that's really awesome too is that, like I always say if I fall behind in the chat, Raven will tell me, Annie, you're falling behind in chat. And she'll give me hell for it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
absolutely. She should.
but you know what? It's in a good way.
Right. It's not negative. It's not like, oh, you piece of shit, you fall behind the chat. She's like,
Crimson, that's
keep up.
funny.
Come on. Let's go. Well, I think that's a good thing because it makes the people that come into your chat and come in to see you and whoever, Raven, your kids, your husband, or whatever, just
Right.
come in to see you, just to come in to see you generally. It
Well,
makes
see
them
the
notify.
well, see,
Every time I've ever come in here, you're always like, hey, John, how you doing, hon? You've
you know,
never, ever, ever just ignored me and said, whatever, it's just John.
well, like this afternoon, I did a live stream this afternoon, and I didn't realize my sound wasn't working, and I was getting frustrated. And was I getting a little bit of attitude? Yeah, because I was frustrated because I was like, well, what's going on? Because sometimes people like to play jokes on you, so you don't know if it's a joke or what,
Right.
So of course I got a little pissy, you know, and I did put a community post out saying I apologize for being blunt about the sound issue. I replayed it, you know, the stream. Like the beginning part of the stream was fine. You can hear it.
Well, that's that. In my opinion, just my opinion. I had a channel. I shut it down. But
Right.
just my opinion is that that's where the people that come in and really want to tune into you have to give you that same grace that you give the people that tune into you. They have
Right.
to give you that grace. Because if they don't, then it's just whooping a wooden pony. Nobody's gonna get anywhere.
Well, what I wound up doing was because first of all, like I only had it was just me and Susie was sitting on my chest and everything, and I just wanted to say happy Saturday to everyone.
Yeah,
And then right after I said that, apparently my sound got cut off. Now I don't know if it was a YouTube glitch, was it my phone? I don't know. I only had maybe 3 people in chat, and I wasn't even on sub only. And it
yeah.
wasn't going to be a very long stream anyway. So somebody reached out to me and said, "Hey, you know, you didn't have to be rude about it or something like out of that fact." And I said, "Okay." I said, "You know what? Let me play the stream." So that's what I did. Played the stream back, and I said, "Okay." First, I made it private. Then I deleted the stream because I figured, what's the point of having it out there if nobody can hear me talking? If that makes sense.
I never consider you rude. You know why?
What's that love?
Yeah, no matter how many miles we are away, I consider you a true friend. I can get on here with my face showing on your live
I
stream and you
appreciate
say,
that,
John,
John.
what's that?
I appreciate that, hon.
Yeah, you could look at me and say, John, you got a booger hanging in your right nostril. Or you might say, if we were standing face to face, like, man, you got bad breath. You need to take care of that. And I respect that more than I do somebody trying to cover it up and say, oh, no, it's no big deal. No, it is a big deal. It
Well,
affects everything.
like I say to everyone, I say I might not have the best content, and I might not be on a set topic, and I try, but I've never been. And you're gonna laugh at me when I tell you this, but I've never ever been a public speaker. I was the
Now,
captain of my ambulance corps for 2 years
I
up
got to
in
be
Jersey.
honest with you. If you was a public speaker, I would never come over here. You're you. You're you. And I love that. You're
Well, that's
just
why I tell everybody,
Andy.
you treat people the way you expect to be treated. If you treat
Right.
people bad, it's going to reflect on you, and if you're going to be miserable, you're going to be miserable. Why drag other
Don't
people
come
down?
over here. You
So,
know, it's okay if somebody comes over with problems and they need somebody to talk to. I can do that all day long. But
well,
if you come over here, what's that?
what's really what my doctor suggested when I took my month off in February. He made a suggestion. Thank you, Crimson. I appreciate that love. I know you guys missed this afternoon stream. I actually deleted it because there was no point of keeping it up because you couldn't hear me talk anyway. So that's why I deleted it. So what my doctor suggested I do is whenever I get ready to go live and I'm having, say, like an off day where, say for an example, I don't know, something triggered me up for some odd reason, whatever reason.
Yeah.
He said, do a video of yourself and get all that frustration out before you hit that live button. Make sure you delete that video so you don't accidentally put it on your
Well, I look at
channel.
it this way. If you come on here and you're pissing, you've got a damn good reason for it.
hmm
And
And
I
that's
don't look at it as
very
to
rare in
say,
my character because I am never,
oh my God,
ever,
that's so out of character for you. And what
I
I
mean,
look at it is that
I,
she's having a rough day.
and everybody has a rough day, but I try.
Absolutely.
But when I go, like, today I had a pretty rough day, trying to keep one kid, focused on helping me with the garage. And it was just driving me nuts, and it's just like,
You know what? I learned one thing when I passed away. And
what's
I was gone. It wasn't the drugs. It wasn't anything. I lost 9 pints of blood. Lost 8 pints of blood. They put 9 back in me just to bring me back. My wife had to sign a paper to bring me back because they said he'll never be the same. They said I'd never make it through the second surgery. I went through 20. How many hours, dear?
The first surgery, they said you'd never make it.
How many hours did I go through altogether?
The first surgery was 20 something
My
hours.
first surgery was 24 and a half hours. My
wow,
second surgery was 19 and a half hours.
that's
So,
scary.
well, it is, but it wasn't. You know, where I stood and I saw all the people I saw of every race, creed, color, belief, everything. It was just amazing to me because I didn't want to come back here. I really didn't. I
Right.
honest to God did not want to come back here. But the great part about you and the people that you have as your moderators and stuff on this channel is that they have so much grace. And that was the one thing that I learned in my life is that God's grace is sufficient for me. Because it wasn't my goodness, it wasn't how great that I am that got me to heaven. And everybody said, well, I don't believe in heaven. No, it's real. You believe whatever you want to. I'm not here to convince you. But I can tell you right now that God's grace was sufficient for me. I had a whole month to put my life together. You know what it took me? About 5 seconds.
Thank you, Crimson, for your prayers and your love and support, love. And same
So,
for you,
I
Raven. I
mean,
appreciate you both.
that's why I like this station. I don't have many that I tune into like this. And you're only the, and I'm not bragging, it's just me.
I'm going to read you a
You're
comment that
only the
Raven,
third one.
John, I'm going to read you a comment from Raven. Some people don't like me because they say I'm too honest, but I can't
Huh?
lie to make people feel better. God is
Right, I don't
definitely
want you
real.
to. If I was being
Exactly, Raven. I agree with that
to
100%.
to be honest with you, if I was being a douchebag, I'd want you to say, John, you're being a douchebag, and I would.
Yep,
And we all have those days, and I could backtrack from that and say, hey, I'm sorry, guys, I was being a
absolutely.
jackass.
Well, that's
I mean,
why after I deleted that stream, and I only deleted it because you only heard me talk for maybe a minute, and it was like maybe a 6 minute video, if that. And I figured, you know what? If you can't hear me for the remaining 5 minutes, I'm just going to take it down. And I did put in my community post. I did say I did apologize. I said if I came on rude and had an attitude, I do apologize. Things happen. Yep. I know how that feels, Crimson. Absolutely. I have roller coaster days too. Exactly. I think we all do. We have days of like we feel like we're really up there, feeling good, positive, and then some days we just feel like boom, you know. Yep. That's exactly how I feel too, Crimson. Absolutely. Yep. I know how that feels. But I always say you just gotta try to keep it balanced and keep it steady, That's how I feel anyway. That's how I look at it. Even though sometimes it's a challenge and it's difficult, but
consistency.
exactly. See that?
Consistency is the biggest thing. If I come on, and like I said, there's only been about really 3 stations, and like I said, this is not a prop to me. Look at me, and I great. But there's only about 3 people that I've come up on panel with, and one woman was just an absolute fucking har. She was just so hard to deal with,
Yeah. There's a few of them
and
out there.
yeah, but that's okay. When I come on the channel, it would be different. It would set the tone. Like I said again, this is not about me. It's about what I carry with me, and that's the
Right.
Holy Spirit and Christ Himself.
Amen to
Sometimes,
that.
sometimes things are just what they are, and I can look at you and I can tell how much you love your family
Yep.
and how much you go through for your family, whether it be furry four-legged ones or it be two-legged upright ones. And I can tell you right now, you're a damn good woman. I can tell just by talking with you and just by having these conversations with you and laughing. I am, like I said, I'm truly honored you let me up on your live panel. You don't
Yeah,
do that
no
very
problem,
often.
John.
Oh, well, I'm very honored because I know you. It's like, nah, don't let them up.
Hold on one
And you
second,
didn't
John. I'm
hesitate.
just reading chat for a second. Give me a second, love.
Sure, go for it, babe.
Uh, oh no, Crimson. I'm sorry to hear that, love. Keep me posted on that, love. Absolutely, Raven. I agree. You've always been that way, love. Always. Absolutely. Uh, Oh no, Crimson. I'm sorry to hear that, love. You're in our prayers, love. Crimson, do you want to come up, love? I can let you up if you want.
You know the
You're
great part about you, Annie,
What's that, John?
is that no matter what you're going through, you always worry about other people first.
Nope, I
And
always do.
that's I know you do. And so does Raven. And I know Raven's going through a lot. But
Yep.
I can tell you right now that is incredibly rare in this world today.
Well, I
Very,
just,
very rare.
like I said, I wasn't even. Hey, Randy Jean, good to see you, love. How are you, lovey? Yep. I treat people the way I would expect to be treated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can tell you do. Yeah, I like that. But I'm the
You
same
know,
way. You know,
and
if
that's
you
how I think that's how everyone feels. I think everyone wants to have equal respect and treated the same. You
that's
know.
all cool with everybody wants to feel that way. But
Big
exercising
hugs to
that
you, Randy
feeling,
Jean, my love.
feel that way, but exercising that feeling and treating people the way that you want to be treated is one thing. And then doing whatever you feel like is another. It's
Princeton,
easy to
I
be.
agree. I agree with that. We have empaths. Yep, I agree with that 100%. And Raven, thank you for dropping Randy Jean's link. Thanks, love. And that's what it should be all about. Yeah, we love our
You know,
Raven.
when people figure out sooner or later in life, it's not really about me.
You're very
It's
welcome,
about what
Randy,
I.
love.
When people figure out in life, it's not really about me. It's
Exactly.
about what I can share with that person,
Well,
and
I
maybe
had a brush.
enlighten their life.
I told you, but I had a brush with death myself.
Yeah,
Um, I
have you really?
was,
I didn't know that.
yeah, my kids were 3 months old, and I was working overnight shift,
Yeah,
and I thought I was coming down with the flu because it was in early October,
yeah,
or maybe it was late October. I forget. It was in the fall, it was like flu season, and I just felt drained. And I thought, well, maybe it's because I'm working overnight shift and I'm taking care of two newborns, and I just wasn't feeling it better. Thank you, Randy, for telling everybody hit that smash that like button. I appreciate that, love. And I wasn't feeling any better, and I remember I was like so sick, and my hubby said to me, he says, "You need to go to the hospital." I'm like, "No, I'll be fine." But I was shaking like uncontrollably, and
yeah.
I didn't have a fever or anything like that. And he's like, "You really need to go. Don't be so damn stubborn." He goes, "EMTs are their worst patients." I said, "I'll be
Yes.
fine."
Oh boy, my hat's off to your hubby.
So a couple of days later, now mind you, at this point, I wasn't able to hold anything down. And he said to me, he goes, a couple nights later, he comes into the room and he says to me, he goes, "I think you need to go." And I'm like,
Good for
"Yeah,
him.
you bet." I said, "Yeah, you better call for the ambulance."
Dang
And he
on
said, "I
too.
should have done that 2 days ago."
Yep.
And I had sepsis, and they couldn't figure out where the source was.
Yep.
And I was in ICU for God, I forget how long. It was a mess.
Wow.
Somebody called Child Protection Services on us and said my hubby wasn't taking care of the kids and this and that and
Oh
everything.
my God.
It was a nightmare. And finally, like here I got out of the hospital, and because all my veins had collapsed from the infection, both my arms are all bruised up and everything. Yes, it is. It's deadly if you don't take care of it. And I remember when I was in the emergency room, and the ambulance corps happened to be the ambulance corps that I rode for. And the idiot, the guy that would, the crew chief of the crew, he was an idiot. And he said, now mind you, I lived up on the third floor of an apartment complex with no elevator. And the
Yep.
idiot says, "You could walk down the stairs, 4 flights of
Oh my
stairs."
God.
Now, mind you, when they took my vitals in my apartment, my vitals were very low. Like my blood pressure was like 70/30 or something like that.
Wow.
And the
My
girl's like,
goodness,
I really
Andy.
don't think she should be walking down the stairs. He goes, oh, we'll help. We'll just, help her out. She'll be fine. And
Oh,
then they put me in
God.
then they put me in the stair chair when we got downstairs to the stretcher.
Yep.
And she says, I don't like her vitals. Her vitals are like plunging, like her blood pressure's dropped tremendously. And her left lung sounds like it's diminished. And I remember telling the guy that was driving, because he was on the fire department too. And I said to him, I said, kill the sirens. I don't want to hear the sirens. The last thing I want to hear. And the nurse in the emergency room, I gave her a hard time because she told me, you better stay put and don't you dare get out of that damn bed. I said, I have to go to the bathroom. And I had to go pee. And she goes,
Yeah.
I don't care what you have to do. You get out of that bed. Chances are you're going to code out. We have the crash cart waiting
Wow.
for you. Well, did I listen to her? No.
Oh,
I wound
no.
up,
I can see that, sure.
I'm stubborn. So I got up to go to the bathroom because you know how long they take to get a damn bedpan. So I said,
Oh, yeah.
screw this. I'm going to the bathroom. I got up to go to the bathroom and I wound up collapsing in the next bed over from where I was supposed to be. And thank God there was no other patient there. They probably would have had a heart attack.
Yeah.
And she said to me, she
Uh,
goes, I told you not to get up and go to the bathroom. See what happens. And
yeah.
I said, and I begged her. I'm like, can you please allow me to make one phone call home? Yeah, Crimson, it was very scary. And she said to me, she goes, let me try to get the IV started. We got to get your blood pressure up. Your heart rate's very fast. We got to try to get your blood pressure up and get your heart rate down because you got an infection going. Something's going on. We don't know what it is that's causing
Yeah.
this. And so I said to her, I said, okay. I said, but I still want to call home because at that time the boys were starting to do that cooing that babies do. And I
Yeah.
just wanted to hear them for that last time. And she said
Oh,
to me,
absolutely. I can imagine as a
I was
mother,
like, I don't want to die. I
as a
don't want
good
to
mother.
die, but I feel like I'm going to die. And I don't want my babies to know, I don't want to close my eyes and not hear them for the last time. And she said to me, she goes, okay, we'll let you call. And I said, thank you. Well, a couple months later, I came in with a patient and I gave her a big hug and I said to her, I said, I know I was a pain in your ass, but I wanted to thank you for saving my life because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here, you know?
Wow. Thank God you are, Annie.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have enlightened all of our lives, and you have.
And, well, the thing now is
You know,
my doctor just did a bunch of blood work on me because, the sudden weight loss was a little bit of a concern.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
then, he said everything came back good. So I'm not worried about that. But I also been watching my diet too. So I've been watching
Good.
but
Well, it's not bad as long as you're
told me
doing
to
it
cut down.
health wise.
He told me cut down with the water because he said, you drink a lot of water. I could tell. Even
Mm,
Raven said that to me too. She goes, Annie, you gotta slow
yeah.
down.
People think that water is the greatest thing in the world, but it can be an absolute opposite if you drink too much of it. You know,
Exactly, Raven. I agree. If
I
it
don't know if
wasn't for
you're
diet, I
interested in
wouldn't
hearing
be
my
here.
story.
Absolutely. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
I don't know. I don't know if you're interested in hearing my story. I built boats
So,
for a long time.
but the
And
thing that really, really, so I was rushed over to the emergency room in February. I had um, chest pain. Now, both my parents had cardiovascular disease, so
yeah,
which runs in the family. So I figured, well, I better be on the safe side, get checked out because
no.
the first episode scared the living crap out of me. I was taking a nap
I got a
and I
tea. I
woke
got to
up
have a tea. Other than that, I
diaphoretic,
don't care about
the
that. I'm
chest pain
drinking
going
water.
across my chest and my left arm, all of it, the whole symptoms of a heart attack. So they took me over to the emergency room. They gave me nitro and all that stuff. And I had no relief at all. None with 3 nitro. Then they gave me baby aspirin. They said, any relief? No. Ran a whole bunch of tests. What they picked up on was, well, actually, they didn't the doctor at the hospital didn't pick up on it, but the nurse did. My heart rate goes from being, say, normal, like for me, my norm is like about 85, used to be 85. But what happens
Yep.
is it can spike up to about 85 to maybe 90, depending on what I'm doing. Then it suddenly plunges down into the low 40s.
Ooh, that's not good.
No, it's not. So
It's
my
not good at
doctor,
all.
I have an old Samsung smartwatch. So he said, what I
Yeah.
want you to do is keep a log of like when you feel like your heart rate is starting to drop, keep that watch on and let's see what your heart rate is. So I notice even
Sure.
like right now, I'm probably, because I'm a little excited, so it's probably a little bit up there, a little bit, but then it will just plunge real fast. And that's what scares the crap out of me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you there. I know that if it's interesting to anybody that I was 42 and I was working on the guy's boat.
Right. John, hold that thought for a second. Let me just go deliver the cornbread for hubby and I got to use the bathroom. Hold that thought for 1 second.
Absolutely. You
Love.
take care of your hubby first. Absolutely.
Raven and Crimson and whoever else is in chat. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. Don't mind my view of my ceiling fan.
No, we like it. Is a hornet's nest still on it?
James and Dawn's statements were consistent in all but one respect, whether Dawn went with James to Ben's house or stayed home. Without sufficient evidence to prove who was telling the truth, no charges related to this case were filed against Dawn Oxley. In 2022, Dawn Oxley died at the age of 50. With the investigation finalized, Melissa was granted full custody of Melissa and Warren adopted her. Rather than thinking about the murder, Melissa focuses on Ben and the memories. She said there's still a sense of him with her. Craig believes that Dawn got away with murder. He said the only way he's been able to get this far is with the bracelets that say, "What would Jesus do?" Craig said that he thinks both of them do. Melissa said that Melissa has given her nothing but a good life. He considers Melissa to be her mother and best friend. For more videos and cases and force to click on the videos on screen now or leave a comment by now.
Huh? What happened, honey? Honey?
All right, I'm back, John.
Wife got a young
I'm back,
kid.
chat.
Come on, it was her
Hey, guys, I'm
son.
back.
All
She
right.
got him to kill her
Sorry about
ex-husband.
that.
Wow.
She had
No,
to
don't be
pay
sorry.
in
I
child
try to like knock everything down I can possibly do before I go live. Like I buttered up his cornbread earlier, put it back in the fridge, and I try to cut myself down in one break. And
And you
Crimson, you
gotta
gotta be careful drinking too much water.
you don't have to explain yourself to any of us. We know you as far as a person, and we love you.
I love
But
you guys too. You
my
guys are
story
awesome.
is my story is kind of similar to yours. My dad had a very bad heart. They had the first 4 major triple bypasses back in 1972 in Maine. What's that there? And they said, "We give you 2 years." He lived to be 84. My father was the toughest guy I knew.
Well,
Tough, tough, tough.
my dad, he never went to the doctor. He was very stubborn as far as the doctor went, and he passed at the age of 47.
Yeah, my dad
Yeah.
was the same way. Until my
And he had,
mother came along.
and they, and he was driving his company vehicle, and he wound up crashing into a fountain, snapped his neck in 3 places,
Oh my goodness.
and his autopsy
Wow.
report came back, and they said that it was undetermined of what the cause of death was, if it was cardiac arrest or the broken neck
Wow.
that did him in.
Well,
But when I started experiencing this chest pain, which was scared the crap out of me, it happened to me
oh
before
yeah.
I turned it happened to be before I turned 48. I was 47 and they put me in bed number 47. I said, oh my God, I'm doomed.
Baby.
I was like, I don't want to die at 47,
You okay?
I knocked the
you
chair
know?
going out anyway.
Well, I can tell you that just my own personal story. I was 40. I was about 42.
Right.
I was working on a guy's boat, and just before then, maybe it was just before then or after, honey. I had my stint put in.
That was your first one when you
Was that just before Hank's boat or after?
It was while you was at working. It was you had finished the boat.
I had
Because
finished the
they didn't
boat,
want you didn't finish after you cut your chin open.
but I had a 9-inch grinder with an 8-inch disc on it. It's my own stupidity. And it kicked back and hit me in the face and knocked out one of my teeth, my front tooth, and
Yes,
loosened
Johnson,
up
that is
9.
scary.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
John.
loosened up. No, it's okay. It loosened up 9 so bad they wanted $58,000 to fix my teeth.
They were hanging just by skin.
They were like just barely hanging. I said, for 2 nights. I said, well, let's just pull them. And they're like, no, we don't want to do that. Like, okay, well, we can pull them, but it's going to be $32,000 to pull them. I said, 32,000. So I got a hair across my ass, and I pulled out 9 teeth that night with a wet washcloth.
Wow. That's
And
scary.
in doing so, I formed a blood clot and it passed through my heart, and I lived.
That's scary.
Yeah, I had a really bad heart attack, and took me out, rushed me up to the
You short
hospital.
circuited. That's scary,
I
Crimson. That
Yeah,
is
I
really
absolutely short
scary.
circuited. So
Well,
I
they're
went
telling,
up and they
well,
put a stent in,
but
and little bit
my doctor wants me to go for a bunch of EKGs to see what's going on with this bradycardia.
go. I'm going to tell you right now,
But
girl,
I'm going to
go.
get it done because at the
Yeah,
hospital, they did a stress test, not on the treadmill, but they did a stress test and they said they didn't see
mechanically.
anything. But then when he got the report from the hospital, he said in one of the P waves, there was something like a slight abnormality. And he goes, I'm wondering if that's
Yeah,
what's
you want
sending
to
you
pay
into
attention to that.
bradycardia.
But I had on mine.
You want to pay attention to this? My wife had on hers. So I can tell you that I remember.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry.
I'll tell you. Everybody says, "How do you know you have a heart attack?" I can tell you right now. I started out with felt like heartburn on the right side of my chest, not the left. It's usually the left side, the right side of your jaw on a true heart attack. And I had that blood clot pass through my heart. And they took
Right.
me in and put 2 stents in me. And they said, "Yo, no, you should be fine. You should be fine." And I had one doctor look at me and said, "You got aortic stenosis." My aortic valve was misshapen. It only had 2 valves. We're supposed to have 3, but it was hardening of the arteries.
Right.
And it wasn't because of my diet. It was just because it's just the way I was born.
You were premature.
So I said, okay. So I went back home and I kept lobstering, and I lost, no lie, I lost 145 pounds in a week. I went
Wow.
from a 2 weeks, my wife said. I went from a 40-inch waist to a 32-inch, and it was too big on me.
I took you to the hospital.
So I came home one
every
night
day.
from fishing. My wife took me to the hospital like a week before that. I went home. I come home and I took a shower and got all cleaned up and all that stuff, and sat in my chair and I was just about falling asleep. And all of a sudden I said, "Cardiologist" on my phone. I said, "I'll answer that one." And he said, "John, you need to come up immediately." I said, "What's the matter?" He goes, "Something's not right." And he knew what it was. He said, "We misread your report." I said, "You misread my report?" He goes, "Yeah." He said, "Can you come in?" I said, "Well," I said, "I got away from one to get back." I said, "She's picking up the kids from work." He goes, "Okay." He goes, "Come up immediately." So I went up and I walked in. I live in Rockland. And if you check Rockland to Portland, it's a little bit of a stretch. Not too bad. Driving is a stretch. He goes, "We got to send you to Portland right now." I said, "What's the matter?" He goes, "You need open heart surgery." He said, "Your aortic valve, your mitral valve is no good, and your bypass is not holding up." I said, "Okay." I said, really? He goes, yeah. I said, okay. I said, well, I said, let me talk to my wife. He goes, no, this is nothing you can talk to her about. He said, you need to go or else you're going to die. I said, okay, so let's go. So
Right.
so I grabbed Wanda in the meantime. She came down with me. And I had a whole bunch of tests done. So if anybody ever thinks it's the heart, please get it checked. Seriously. I don't care if it's a irregular heartbeat. I have irregular heartbeat. I've had it my whole life. And I still have it now to this day, even after all the heart surgery I've had. And he said, nah, it's just nothing. And I believe him because I've had it for so long. I can usually fight it off.
Since you were a kid.
But,
I was just gonna say, I'm just gonna interrupt you for 1 second. Hi, Elsa, sweetie. Good to see you, love.
yes.
Yeah, you hear the kitty. Yep.
So,
Thank you, Raven, for dropping links, love. Okay, John, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, love.
no, you're fine. I'm just sharing with everybody. And so I had a whole month to put my life together. They sent me home. They're like, we'll see you in a month. That's okay. So I had a whole month to put my life together.
That's
Didn't take me
scary stuff.
yeah, it didn't take me that long. It only took about 15 minutes to make my peace with God. But I was always in check.
That's
And
scary stuff, John.
I can tell you when I went in, I didn't tell Wanda. She knew too. Wanda's got a very good, she's got a very good insight on things. And I knew something bad was going to happen. I just knew it.
Yeah,
And I died. I literally died. I didn't have any blood left in me because of my first surgery. Well, Wanda, you said I was dead the first time you saw me. Because he's dead.
I said he's dead.
And the woman goes, no, he's not dead. He hasn't recovered. She goes, no, he's dead. And I was dead. I knew for a fact that I was dead. And I saw heaven and all the people. There's a lot of pastors and preachers and popes and all that crap that you can call upon, and they're in for some sad disappointments because I saw every race, color, creed, and everything when I died. It was absolutely the most beautiful place I'd ever seen. I had peace. The Bible says a peace that passeth all understanding. I did not understand why I was so peaceful. I just didn't. I knew I was dead. So
well,
then the next thing,
I'm glad you're here, John.
well, thank you. The next thing I knew,
And
I woke up
prayers.
and I had a tube in my throat and 4 in my lungs. I looked at my wife and I said, I made a writing motion. I couldn't talk, obviously. And she goes, he wants to write something to you as a nurse. And I said, thank you for saving my life. That's all I wrote on that paper. Thank you for saving my life. And I gave it to her. She came in like 3 hours later. It was just her and I. She started crying instantly. Yeah, she started crying. And she came in about 3 hours later. She goes, John, you couldn't see me. I said, why? She goes, you were dead. I said, I know I was dead. I said, I know for a fact that I was dead.
Scary.
And of course,
It's a scary feeling too.
well, it was, but it wasn't. You know, I think that if your heart's right with God and you can keep everything in check and everything in perspective like you do on this channel, that it's not that scary. You know, you think when you first start up, you're like, and it's true. I'm gonna miss my 2 daughters, my son-in-law, my wife, my kids. What are they gonna do that I'm gone? Exactly. And that stuff didn't hit me at all. I was just in such peace. And the last person I saw was my father. The last person I saw was my dad. And he came up and touched the back of my left arm. And I woke up and I was in the bed. And I'm like, oh, really? I'll be honest with you. I felt to myself, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Excuse my language on your channel.
That's
But
okay.
that's exactly what I thought. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I did not want to come back here. I really
Okay.
didn't.
Are you able
So,
to read? Are you able to read the main chat or no?
me?
Yeah, you.
Well, I'll tell you, Andy, if I press chat on my phone, then it just takes me off of you being live. So you make that decision. If you want me to hit
Okay.
chat,
I'll read a comment that Raven left here.
okay.
And Crimson says prayers and love, and Raven does, and Crimson says she believes. And Raven wrote, "That's how it was when I had my heart attack. I had with a heat stroke on top. Went to work and I
Wow.
couldn't make it."
Yeah.
make
I
people
mean,
out. I drove myself home and laid down for about 30 minutes and got up to I HO. I guess she's saying something to the bathroom. I'll go to the bathroom.
yeah,
The light
yeah.
was so bright and peaceful.
Oh my goodness, it's so peaceful.
See,
You
I
know,
saw the light. I saw the light too.
yeah, I can tell you have. If you convert your life over to Christ and you just say it
And
is what it is, sometimes, and that's very hard to say, especially when you got kids that you love and you got a spouse that you love with all your heart.
well, the
It's
nurse,
not easy to do.
well, the nurses in the one nurse in the emergency room, like I said, she was a bitch. You know, she always treated people like shit, but she did save my life. And I did say to her, you know, I don't know if it's just Raven said it was a bright neon yellow with beams of lime bouncing through it at the hospital. My blood pressure was 40 over 50 and I had turned gray. Wow, that's
Yeah,
scary.
I think everybody's experience is totally different. I woke up. When I woke up, I knew I was pretty much as far as here physically on Earth. I knew I was dead. I didn't have it down in my mind. And I woke
Well,
up, and there was so many people. Actually, what started out, it was just the landscape was absolutely beautiful. I'm not kidding you right now, Annie. The landscape was gorgeous, and I'm like, wow. Then all of a
yeah,
sudden,
quiet.
millions and millions of people stood up in this landscape and started walking towards me,
Right.
and they were all welcoming me. And my father flew out from the crowd. The Bible says you'll know each other in heaven, but not as you did on earth, and I did. My father was the most spiritually in tune,
Nobody has names in heaven.
and he knew the Bible better than any pastor that I had been around. But I knew him as my equal, which was very, very humbling for me. And then all of a sudden I was back in the bed.
Well,
I know what.
I remember seeing that light and I said, I gotta fight this and I gotta fight this for my kids, my babies. They can't grow up without their mama. That was the only thing I was thinking about was my kids.
Yep, I can understand that from a mother's heart. I can understand it. I don't know it all, but I can understand that from a mom's heart.
Raven said, my doctor said I'm a walking miracle. That's the reason I should be alive.
Oh, I have
That's the
no
reason I
doubt that
should be alive.
Raven
I'm
is.
sorry, I read it wrong.
I have no doubt that Raven is. I can tell that Raven's been through some crap.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind. You
That's
have
why
too?
we all have, I think. We all have had, our share of stuff that happened, whether past or present, and we all have to be here for each other and support each other and love each other.
Right. Right. It's
That's
just
how
a
it should
matter
be.
of love and compassion.
Yep,
Compassion is a big word. People say,
absolutely.
well, I've got compassion for you. Well, okay, what is compassion to you? That
Exactly.
to me, what compassion means is that I may get a hair across my urn and I may never accept the crap that you've done in your life. But I can tell you what, I can have compassion for it because you're truly seeking God's will.
Amen
And
to that, my love.
if you're truly seeking what God wants from you, you're going to get it. It may not be on the terms that you want. It may not be it's nowhere near the terms that I want, but it's going to be on the terms that He wants, and He's going to hold you and love you just like He did me. Because I can
Absolutely
tell you
agree with
right
that.
now, I have not been the most perfect of human beings,
No,
but when I died,
none of us are perfect.
nah, far cry from it.
None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes in our lifetimes. You know, none of us are perfect. None of us are 100% perfect.
No,
And if people think they're perfect, and let them think that. But
yeah, well,
we all make mistakes in our lifetime.
those are the people that are in for a huge, huge letdown when they see God and they go to heaven
Amen to that, my
because
love.
heaven is filled with imperfection. You know, if I was asked by anybody on a fleshly phone, what made you go to heaven? It was one drop of Jesus' blood, and it was his compassion to forgive me. It wasn't how good I was. It has nothing to do how good that I am. I couldn't be that good. It's impossible.
I agree with that 100%, John.
What's that, Dan?
I say I agree with you 100% on that, love.
Oh, cool. I mean,
You
I
know,
can tell just by being here.
I
You know what I
mean,
love about you, Annie, is that you're down to the ground.
thank you, love. I appreciate that.
And that's hard to find nowadays.
Well, I really appreciate all your support and everyone that's in chat. I appreciate all their support as well. You know, I wouldn't be where I am today. You know, I mean that.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know
ready
you
to hang
do.
up that hat, and Raven told me, "We got this, Annie."
Exactly. Raven's a good soundboard, spiritually.
Raven,
She's a very,
Raven just put this in chat. When I'm able to come on panel, I will be given many testimonies of my life. I promise you, if you don't believe in God, you will after hearing my testimonies.
oh no,
Amen.
I look forward to it. I
I'm looking forward to it as
absolutely
well,
look
love.
forward to it. I look forward to it, Raven.
Yeah,
You're
me
a
too, Raven.
doll.
We love you, Raven. We got
Yep.
this. And we love you too, Elsa. You guys gonna get me all
It's,
teared up now.
oh, it's okay. You know
It's
what I
okay,
call
get a little
tears?
emotional here and there.
You know what I call tears?
What's that?
Liquid. You know what I call tears?
What's that?
Liquid prayer.
Amen to that, brother.
Because God knows everyone that falls. And he understands them better than we
Hi
ever could.
there. That's okay, Crimson. It's okay, love. Hi there, Mac. Good to see you and welcome.
I'm gonna jump down. I love you guys.
All right, John, you have a wrench, by the way, so type into chat when you go back into chat, love.
I will do that, absolutely.
Okay, love. Thank you
Yep.
for being up on panel. I appreciate you, love.
Hey, thank you
Love
for
you.
having me. I know you, and you don't just let anybody up on your panel, and I thank you for that.
You're very welcome, love.
You have a good evening.
You too, John. And Raven said that's beautiful, John.
Oh, so I think that everybody's beautiful here in this chat, especially her.
They can hear you, love. So if you want to stop in, okay, there he goes. Thank you guys for letting John speak. And I do apologize if I interrupted him a little bit. Raven, were you able to check that profile or you want me to check it? Mm, all right. Yes, absolutely, Raven. Very inspirational. Yes, absolutely. And it was really sweet of him coming up on panel and sharing his stories with us. That meant a lot. And that's what it should be about here, guys. Helping each other out, sharing out the love and the positivity. That's what it should be all about. And prayers for those of us that need it. Mods, if you want to get rid of it, you know what to do. If not, I'll take care of it. And I wanted to say to you guys, this was a awesome, amazing stream we had tonight. And I can't thank you all enough for being with me every night, especially Raven. She's with me every time I'm live. And okay, love, no problem. Crimson, if you need to email me, because I don't normally drop the link, John, you as well. If you want, just shoot me an email. You guys want to come up on panel, and I can send you the link to you guys via email if you like, so we don't have it in here in the chat. Yes, Raven is absolutely awesome. I agree. Absolutely. That's what it should all be about, guys. It's just being here for each other for prayers, love, positivity, and support. That's what it should be about. That's how I look at it. Yep. John, your story was very inspirational, and I do apologize for interrupting you, love, a few times. We love you too, Raven, very much. I love every single one of you guys in this chat. You all are awesome people, filled with lots of love and positivity, and that's what it should be about. And I really appreciate all of you guys for all your support and your love and keeping me going strong. When there's days where I don't even want to hit the live button, and you guys just push me forward and say, "You got this, Annie." Just like Raven told me back in February, March when I came back, "You got this, Annie." And here we are, going strong. So it's getting close to. It's up to you guys. We can continue rolling for a little bit longer. It's up to you guys. I could run it for the 3-hour mark. It depends on how you guys feel. We're at 2.5 hours. Thanks, John. I really appreciate you, love. And I'm really looking forward to Raven giving us her testimonies and her inspirational stories as well. It means a lot to me. All of you guys mean a lot to me. We all cross paths for a reason that we might not even know why. But we're here for a reason. We're all here together to uplift each other. 11:30 is fine with you, love? Everyone else in chat, you guys good for 11:30? We'll push it to a 3-hour mark. Sorry about the cat. Yes, absolutely, John. Me as well. And I will let everyone know what the outcome is as far as this whole bradycardia nonsense is about. Okay, cool. It's probably going to have to be managed by medication, I would imagine now, because it's been going on a little bit too long, and it's kind of scary. But I believe that God will get me through this, as everything else. Every other obstacle that's been tossed at me, He has been there to get me through it. And I know my mom, wherever she's up there watching over me every day, and she's the reason why I keep going strong and staying positive. Because her quote was, "Stay positive on your most negative day." That was her quote. And that's how we roll. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? You know what I forgot to play was that special guest thing for John. But that's with Ian, though. I'm sorry, John. My mom was a very wise woman. I think I get a lot of that from her. All the care and love and nourishment and compassion, all of that. Exactly, Raven. I agree with that 100%, love. Okay. I don't usually do that one because that's usually when I do my share streams with Ian. So Okay, love. Absolutely, Raven, I agree. Okay, Crimson. So I wonder if Christopher's still sitting outside. Let's see if Christopher's outside. Really? That's interesting. Ew. Forget that. I wouldn't want that. Ew. Yuck. That's like that blue stuff that Caleb was drinking that one night, remember? We love you too, John. That's what I love about this chat. Is we all love each other and we support each other. That's what makes us all amazing individuals. I'm sorry, I'm sorry just for a second, guys. All right, let's see if Mr. Christopher's still outside. There he is. Okay, love. Take your time. Hey, little man. Come here, Christopher. Settings, camera. There he is. Hey. Love you too, John. Sleep well, love. And we'll see you tomorrow if you're not busy, okay, love? Thank you for coming up on panel. We love you too, John. And many prayers and lots of love to you. You chasing bugs again, Christopher? All right, John. Sleep well, love. Hey, good boy. Yeah, it's a hose. Gotta get a new one. It's leaking like crazy. Should see it when it squirts out. What else did you think it was? A snake? If it was a snake, I wouldn't be out here. Yeah, he ate a beetle before, little maniac. Hopefully they bring that poor dog in soon. Christopher. I don't see mommy cat anywhere. Yeah, it's a hose. Yep. What are we doing, Chris? What are you doing? Look at this little guy. He's gotten big, huh? Oh shit. Probably should bring this in the washer. Yeah, that's fine, love. No, I didn't get the pool fixed yet. That's going to take a lot of money to get fixed. Money I don't have right now. What? What? But I do have some good news for you. I was talking over with hubby last night, and when Christopher goes to get neutered, we're going to create him so he can recover, and then he'll be our new fur baby. I'm not sure. I think it might be the pump that went, love. Yeah, it just doesn't want to. I think the pump seized up. So Christopher's gonna be my new indoor fur baby very shortly. Yes. Yes. Well, here. I hate to turn the damn thing on. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, he's getting adopted by me. Yes, I'm adopting him. If he'll, let's see, hold on. Camera. Hold on. Yes, there you go. There you go. I'm the one adopting him. Here he is. Yes. She's around. She was here before. She's not very far. What you doing though, man? Huh? What you doing? What you doing? Hmm? Yeah, if you catch the stream later, you'll see her. Yep. Mm-hmm. What's the matter, Chris? Hmm? I know she's gonna be jealous. But I'm gonna introduce him after his surgery. I'm gonna introduce him once he's healed up. When he gets fixed. He'll get introduced to each one of them one by one. Not all at once. Right? I love you. Yeah, she's around somewhere. I love you, Christopher. Yep, there he is. He's wagging his tail, too. I haven't tried catnip with him yet, Crimson, to be honest with you, love. But I will once he comes in the house, though. Oh, what? Oh, thank you, hon. I appreciate that. Actually, the only cat toy that he really likes, Crimson. Here, I flip the camera back around again. Hold on a second. Settings, camera. Flip it back this way. At the moment, this is one of his favorite things he likes to play with. He likes this. I don't know if you can see it. It's like dead grass. Ellison knows all about grass in South Georgia. She lived where I live at. So she can tell you all about the lovely grass we have here. There, baby. Yep. Christopher. Hey. Oh, I just heard a tree frog just fall in the pool. Hear that splash? Yeah. Well, once he comes in the house, he'll have plenty of cat toys and catnip. But right now, him being the way he is, yeah, right? It's like straw grass. Well, I used to have a camera back here, but when I went upgraded to fiber internet, now my camera doesn't work for some odd reason. I don't know why. Hey. Yeah, no doubt. I don't even think this is really grass, to be honest with you. I think it's, yes, absolutely, Crimson. He is therapy. I don't even think this is really grass, to be honest with you guys. It's like weeds. He is good therapy. Absolutely. Where you going, Bob? Come here. Come here, Christopher. Sorry, guys. I got the camera down on the ground. Can you guys see him? I'll flip this back to me then. Shoot. Um, Settings. Camera. Okay. Yeah, for now, he's staying around. But I do know that they're behind my neighbor's shed because he told me that's where he saw them coming out a few times. Yeah, he's been pretty good. Yeah. Welcome back, love. Good to see you back. All right, I gotta wash my hands real quick, guys. I'm going to step over here by the sink real quick. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Those things are dangerous. Yeah, I got a couple wasp nests over the garage again that I gotta take care of. Welcome back, love. All right, I'm gonna do the chat call out at 11:20, and we're gonna wrap it up. You're welcome, love. Anytime. Thank you for being here. I thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all. I have to say, guys, this was an awesome, inspirational, amazing stream. And I want to thank all of you. I know, right? You know, somebody, I forget who it was busting my chops about her. And they were on panel. And they said, can't you get that cat to shut up? And Ian said, nope, that cat's part of the stream. That cat's been part of the stream since Ian and I got, went our separate ways and then got back together again. She's been pretty good lately until just the last couple days. She's singing for Raven. That's what she's doing. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, right? That would be awesome. Well, she is in my intro. Yes, you gotta be careful with those yellow jackets, especially now, because now they're gonna start dying off, and that's when they get really vicious. I got about 3 wasp nests I gotta take out tomorrow. Yeah, send her video clip over to what's the name of the TV show? America's Got Talent. Is that what it's called? Yeah, there you go. See, I tried to do a short with her one time, but I can't get her. I just get the her meow in the background. I can't actually get her. It'd be nice to get her, but she runs away. Yes, absolutely, Elsa. AFV. What is that, Crimson Love? What's AFV? Yeah, well, you know how the wasps are down here, Elsa. They're nasty. They're just as bad as those yellow jackets. Oh, America's Funniest Videos. Oh, I should have known that. See? Duh, Annie. Thank you, Elsa, and thank you, Crimson. Raven, did you tell Chad the story about what your puppy did yesterday? Well, you know what was funny? Yes. Yes, they say that getting those wasps at night are the best time to get them. One time I wanted to get on video was Manny and yes, carpenter bees. Yes, they are crazy. I agree. One time, I swear I couldn't even get this on video. It was Manny and Susie, and they ran like they were chasing each other, and they both ran up in the air at the same time, and it looked like they like clipped each other midair. She's something else. That cat is something else. And that's the same cat, mind you, that will chase me down the hallway and run up my back. Literally run up my back. Okay. So, she does. It's crazy. And Tom said, "You got to get the camera going." I'm like, "Yeah, right. Sure. What would be the odds of me be able to catch her, chase me down the hall, running up my back?" Ooh, yikes. No, that's Car that's doing all the singing right now. Susie's just like whatever. Susie likes to just run like if anybody walks past her, she just swats at them. She does a swat. She's like, "Meh." She's a swatter. Yes, absolutely. Those yellow jackets, you have to be careful with, especially with the baby. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I know. I could just see me trying to hold the phone with that damn cat, and what would be the odds of me getting her even on video of doing it? Right? Slim to none. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They most certainly do. But she knows that she's mommy's girl. That's the problem. She knows that she's been pampered. She's been spoiled by mommy all this time. So she knows that she can get away with what she gets away with. Hmm. Yep. She knows. Now, Manny Boy used to be my cuddle bug before she came along. Now he's like, ah, screw you. You get that little brat that comes up, that sits up on you, and every time I try to come near you, she swats at me. So I'm out of here. And they're very unique, interesting characters, to say the least. I have to say. Yep. Cats are very interesting creatures. I have to say that much. That's right. Absolutely, Crimson. I agree with that. God's work. Absolutely. 100%. I agree with that. Raven, this is the only bottle I've had for the entire stream, love. It's kind of warm now, but it's okay. Yep. I'll try my 10. Well, I've cut down my water because my doctor did say too much water is not good. So I've cut down with the water. he's really impressed I gave up smoking. He was like, wow, that's amazing. I'm really proud of you. Now we could just get your hubby to do it. That'd be even more. I've had 3 today. This is my 3rd one today. I'll probably have 1 more before I go to bed, and that'll be it. I used to have about 7, sometimes more. Thank you, Crimson. And these are, what size bottles are these? 60. These are 16 ounces. Thank you, Crimson Love. I appreciate that. So, what do you think? I think 3, 4 should be plenty. I don't drink any soda to cut down my soda intake. I might cheat. Okay. All right. That's fine. I agree with you on that. So I do cheat though. I'm not gonna lie. I do cheat as far as the soda goes. I do treat myself to 1 can of soda a week, and that's it. So that's a big plus for me too, because I used to drink a lot of soda and cut down on that. See, I can't drink that diet soda because all that, what you call it, all that, what is that? What is that sugar? Not the substitute sugar. I forget the name of it. You know what I'm trying to say. I tried the cherry Coke Zero. That's it. Thank you. I couldn't think of the name of it, love. Yeah, I tried the Coke Zero cherry one time. Didn't really care for it too much. Yeah. What? Yes. Yes, absolutely. That's what the doctor said. I like cherry Coke. Cherry Coke's my favorite. Yes, the Coke Zeros, yes, they taste flat. Absolutely, I agree. That's exactly what the doctor said too, Raven. Yep. So maybe now that I cut down with the water, maybe that will help with the bradycardia. We'll see. I didn't really care for. I liked the vanilla Coke in the beginning, but yeah. Well, I like I don't the one I've what is that, Body Armor? Body Armor is pretty good stuff. Um, but they say too much Gatorade and too much Powerade is not good for you either. So you can't really win. It's like a hit and miss. I know nothing. If we knew of all the things. Yes, I was just going to say that. Too much sodium. Yep. Powerade's the same. Too much sodium. No. All these things that we thought were going to be good for us, not good for us. So they're trying to kill us, I guess. I don't know. Conspiracy? Yep. I agree. I'm telling you, all the stuff that we thought was going to be good for us, healthy wise, and watch what we eat, watch what we drink, and this, that, and everything, and then it turns out it's not good for us. Causes all these other health problems. Go figure. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It's crazy. All right. I know. I agree. Absolutely. It's insane. No matter what we do. No matter what we do. Mm-hmm. It is crazy. Everything's crazy. Hopefully things get better. Prayers that they get better. All right, guys, I'm going to get ready to do the chat call out. I want to thank Raven, Nana, American Honey, Caleb, Aussie, John, Johnny Yarborough, Crimson, Randy, and Elsa. I want to thank you all for being here, giving me all your love and your support. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys mean a lot to me, and I can't thank you guys enough. I just wanted to do the chat call out. We're running for a couple more minutes, but I just wanted to get the chat call out of the way. I do apologize if I wasn't engaging with you guys too much in chat. I was listening to John and trying to follow what he was saying as well when he was on panel. And I want to thank John, especially John, for coming up on panel tonight. I really appreciate you giving us your inspirational story. That meant a lot to all of us, including myself. And yes, absolutely. Prayers to everyone and sweet dreams and lots of love. And let's keep Raven in our prayers with lots of love and positivity. And with that being said, everyone, I hope everyone has a great night, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Are we going at 8:30 or 9 tomorrow, Raven? Take care, Raven, sweetie. Thank you for being here, love. I really appreciate you. Good night, Elsa. Sleep well, love. And be careful of those bees. Raven, good night, love. I'll talk to you privately in a few. Awesome stream, guys. Love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, we'll set it for 8:30 for tomorrow. All right. All right, guys. Much love to everyone. Love you guys. Peace out. And Annie, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Have a great night. Raven, if there's anything you want to add, feel free before I end. Yes, big hugs to everyone. Absolutely. That's all we need, guys. And I'll try to, absolutely. All right, everyone. Have a great night, and I'll see everyone tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. with myself and Raven. Much love, positive vibes to all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.